Lesson 32, word problems. Now, we learned algebraic phrases before, but I told you in that lesson that we're going to do now algebraic sentences. And what that means is that we're going to be solving equations. An algebraic sentence is an equation. So let's read this carefully and translate what we have. So it says, the sum of twice a number and 23 is 65. So remember, we learned how to translate these. The sum of twice a number and 23. The main operation is there is a sum, and what we are adding is twice the number, so 2x or 2n, plus 23, and then we have this is. Is means equals in math, so we're going to translate it as that. And then the 65. And notice how we created a very easy equation that we just now have to solve. So we'll pass the 23 to subtract because it's adding, so it goes to subtract. And once we subtract, then we divide the 2 that is multiplying, we pass it to divide. And our answer is 21. So the number is 21. 32.2 says 17 less than twice the number. So again, this is a phrase that we've been working with and that we should know how to translate now. So remember that when we see this less than, remember that we said it was like a red flag. We have to remember that that goes after twice a number. So I first put twice a number, and I'm going to put 2n in this case just to practice or to see that it's the same thing. So twice a number, 17 less than. So 17 less than is minus 17. And then that is equals 13. Now the 17 goes to add, and we get 30. And the 2 that is multiplying is going to divide. And so the answer is 15. And that's it. Very simple. You just have to remember things like these that can totally change your answer. Let's read this next one and be very careful when you translate. It says 4 times the number, so 4n, is decreased by 30. Now notice that this is not just is equals something, but is decreased by 30. So we have to subtract 30 from the 4 times the number. The result is, notice here, very clear, the result is equals twice the opposite of a number is negative 2n. And then it says find the number. So we have to solve this equation. So 4n plus 2n, if I pass that negative 2n to add, equals positive 30. So 6n equals 30, and n equals 5. And that's the number. Let's look at this one. 3 times the opposite of a number. So all of these we translate into negative 3n. 3 times the opposite is putting the negative in front of a number, is, there's the equal sign, 10 less than, there's our red flag, twice the number, so 2n minus 10. So now we solve, and we have to put the n's together. So 3n minus 2n equals negative 10. And that's going to be negative 5n equals negative 10. And when I divide negative 10 divided by negative 5, which is going to be positive 2. And that's our answer. Notice that these exercises are very simple. You just have to remember how to translate each one of these phrases. All right, this is it. Have fun. See you in the next lesson.